today's video, I'm taking you along for a day in my life living alone. I know you all love to see these vlogs and I love to make them. It's been a while since I've done one. So keep me some company and let's see what I get up to today. Welcome back to the vlog, or if you're new here, welcome. Let me set you down real quick. I'm doing another living alone vlog today. If you are new here or you're just confused and you're like, I thought you lived with your boyfriend, I do, but it's kind of a unique situation because he works a lot of overnight shifts. He's a firefighter, so he's gone 30, sometimes 40% of the time if he's like working overtime. So he will sleep at the station, live at the station for sometimes days at a time. Usually it's just 24 hours, but it kind of just depends. So I kind of live alone sometimes, not fully, so don't come for me. I feel like technically this is not clickbait. I wouldn't do that to you, but I do spend a lot of time alone, and I used to make so many of these living alone vlogs when I lived in my apartment, which you may have remembered, but I kind of miss doing them. And also I just spend so much time by myself that sometimes I do feel like I live alone, you know, for like certain pieces of my life. And so it's definitely very different because I feel like usually your partner would, you know, go from work Monday through Friday, they leave in the morning, they get back sometimes before dinner, and you see them every single night. You know, like share your evenings together. And so you see them every single day. But on Oahu, at least, because I know every department is kind of different, they work from 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. So make a left 8 a.m. this morning, and then he'll be home tomorrow 8 a.m. unless he gets held over. Sometimes you never know. If I'm not wrong, on one of the other islands, I think it's Lanai, they work 72 hours in a row, so 3 days in a row that they're not at home. And then I think they get like 5 or 6 days off in a row, I think. But yeah, every department is different. And so if there's anyone out there who is married to a firefighter, or you are one, like, you know that sometimes it can get kind of lonely. It's definitely not a normal situation, but yeah, I feel like I have a really great community around me. I have great family, great friends. I also have really great friends whose partners are firefighters, and so it's really nice because I feel like it's just something that they really understand and you can relate on. So anyway, not to talk about my man, but he is a firefighter, and I am a firefighter girlfriend. Hopefully a firefighter something else someday. He actually got called in. He wasn't supposed to work today, so it's kind of an unexpected day alone. Let's make the most of it. I'm gonna make either coffee or matcha and then some food. Gonna eat this and then kind of make a little to-do list on my phone. I did do it in my planner this morning, but sometimes I just like to see it on my phone too since I'm on it so much. But I do want to do like a mini monthly reset, like a new month kind of thing. Just a few chores that I want to do. Go grocery shopping because I want to make a new recipe tonight that my sister sent me. I'm so excited to try it. I really hope I do it and that I don't just like get lazy, but I really would like to make that. So hopefully go grocery shopping. I need to get some work on the computer done because I was in Seattle for a few days, which was so fun. I think Seattle is such like a cool city, and the weather was beautiful. Had a great time. I was there for a work trip. Coming back, the day I was supposed to return, there was a crazy storm in the islands, and so my plane couldn't land here, so it diverted to Maui because the weather wasn't as bad in Maui. Then got stuck there overnight. It ended up being like a 35-hour travel. Oh, I need to pick up my suitcase because my suitcase was left behind, but I think it's at the airport now. I should do that today if I have time. Fully like slept on the airport floor because there was no other flights. No flights were leaving. Honolulu airport literally closed. So I was stuck in Maui for the night. There were like no hotels available, and I'm honestly not above sleeping on an airport floor. Like, I don't really care. I felt bad because there was like older people and like families, and yeah, it was just a lot. But obviously you can't control the weather. I kind of was thrown off by that because there was stuff I was supposed to do that day, but I was traveling all day, got stuck. Anyway, catch up on some work stuff, potentially pick up my suitcase, which I will say, if you do not have an AirTag in your suitcase, that is something I completely recommend, because there hasn't been really good communication. Like, I wouldn't even know that my suitcase is here because no one from the airlines called me, no one told me, and there was just a lot of information that was getting thrown around that was always wrong. But I have an AirTag, which essentially is this little device that Apple makes, and you can put it anywhere. I put it on my keys, in my wallet, you put it in your car, in your purse. I always put it in my suitcase, and so I can literally see that my suitcase is at the airport, which thank goodness, because I haven't had it for a few days. So I'm also gonna see one of my friends today that I haven't seen in a while, which I always try and make some social plans when Micah's working. So gonna see one of my friends, hang out with you. Sounds like a great day. This is what I'm wearing today. This top is from And Other Stories. I think it's like 2 years old, so I don't know if it'd still be available, but these pants are these really cute white linen pants from Hollister. I feel like sometimes linen pants can get very pricey. Not always the vibe, but these ones are pretty affordable. They did gift these, but I do love shopping at Hollister, so I'll link these below because I feel like this would be perfect for spring, summer. Again, they're definitely more affordable than a lot of brands, and they're honestly so perfect. They have pockets, and I think they have other colors too. But yeah, I'm gonna start on some chores. I don't know why I'm like kind of looking cute to fold laundry and like clean the toilet bowl. Sushi lunch, so good. Duraku is one of my favorite places to get sushi, and they also just have a lot of like good cold dishes. They have good hot dishes. They have really good like veggies and stuff, so I'm glad I got to do that. Went with Nia, which she's one of those friends where I hardly see her because we both like our schedules just seem to never align, but like that's my girl. We've been friends since high school, so that was really nice to do that. And now I'm at the grocery store. Remember how I was telling you I was gonna make a recipe that my sister sent me? She actually texted me without even knowing that I was gonna make it, and she asked if I wanted to go to her house because she's gonna make it. So I'll probably try and help her, but I'm gonna go to my sister's place and help her make the meal that I was gonna make by myself, which will obviously be nice to do that with her. So that's the plan for tonight. She asked if I could pick up choy sum, so I'm gonna go to the grocery store, do that. I did just come back from a lunch, but I wanted to make this snack that I had at the hotel in Seattle. It was like a Greek salad. I literally thought I was gonna get a salad, but it was just cucumber, red onion, cherry tomatoes chopped up with some seasoning and drizzled in olive oil, and it was so good. So I'm pretty sure that was everything, but I wanted to make that just because I feel like it'd be a good little snack. feel like I'm just eating ingredients. It's still really good because I like everything that's in here. But I realized what I was missing because I looked up the restaurant. Definitely had feta and some more seasonings going on, but this is still really good. Just simple, easy snack.
Yeah, so FYI, I don't have a tablespoon measurement. Oh my gosh! We're gonna cook off the paste. Clean girl! So basically, once that starts to get like air, oh my.
Yummy!
It's your thing.
Cooking with Maisie.
Cooking mama, dinner with friends. Yep.
Maisie. Yeah, be careful. Let's try. On fire.
It's good.
How's that for a transition? I am exhausted. That hallway is scaring me. It's one of those nights where my own home is scaring me a little bit. I get questions sometimes of people being like, are you scared to live alone? And usually the answer is no. Like, I'm not scared. Sometimes I get paranoid. Very unaccounted for, uncalled for, like for no reason, because I know I'm safe. I know I'm safe. Here's a story I never told the internet. One of the first nights that we were moving in, thankfully I wasn't here and I was still sleeping at my parents' house because I hadn't been set up with security or anything yet. Someone tried to break into the house, which was so crazy and so scary. The next morning that we got here to continue moving, I noticed that the screen door was broken into and someone tried to like take a window off, which is actually insane. I don't want to go on and on about it, but that was really scary. I did file like a police report, nothing came out of it, and it never happened again. And honestly, I'm not even worried that it would happen again because this place is locked down in more ways than one. So I definitely do feel safe. I feel like there's a lot of measures that you can take, and I have taken every single one to ensure that, you know, we're good. Sorry for this lighting. Orange slay. Dinner was so good. As you can see, I am editing this video. And I think I'm gonna have a 1-day turnaround time. I'm gonna sleep so hard after this. We are outside. I bought a bike, kind of like a cheaper one on Home Depot, and she works. It's a little small for me, but I'm listening to some like vibey 2016 music that's like bringing me back. And I'm having my main character moment. When I'm alone, I go to bed pretty early. There's been some nights where he's working and I've been in bed at 8:30, which is criminal because sometimes like when he's home, we're eating at 8:30. So I don't know. I don't really have much of a consistent schedule, but I do like to get to bed pretty early when I can, especially if I'm like having things I want to do. I've been really loving my mornings lately, so I feel like in order to have a morning routine that I want to have and do what I want to do, obviously it starts the night before. I'm going to wear my retainers for the first time, like long enough where I know it's going to be a little bit painful when I pop these in. I do want to read one chapter of Onyx Storm, which is the 3rd book in the 4th Wing series, and then finish editing this video. But so far I'm so confused because I feel like, I don't know, part of me was like, do I reread the beginning, like, or the other 2 books? But I literally just read them last year, so I'm like, I don't know if it'd be worth it. Anyway, I'm kind of like forgetting what was going on, so I'm still getting into this, but I'm really excited. I've seen a lot of different reactions, so let me know if you're also reading this. Thank you for spending the day with me. I hope you had fun If you're feeling spicy, comment down below what kind of videos you like to see from me, like what's your favorite. I've been really liking to respond to all the comments, or as many as I can lately, so if you wanna chat, come say hey. Ooh.